What's going on, guys? My name is CD, and today we're going to be talking about the best TFT comp that you could possibly build right now. So currently we are in build, I believe 9.16, 9.16 for TFT, and recently I have just been flying up the ladder with this build that we're going to talk about today. So some of you guys might ask what rank I am. I'm currently Plat 1, really close to Diamond, and I've currently been flying through Platinum because of this build. The reason I enjoy this build is because it's not exactly the same thing every single time. You could do that. You're more than likely not going to be as successful if you do that, and you guys may have seen this build somewhere else or a variation of it, as it does have many very strong pieces to it, and that's why I want to bring you guys this build. So right here you can see the basic comp. So however you want in the early game to get here, you just need to get here. So if that didn't make any sense, basically just play your strong suit, play what you're given at the beginning. If you're given a bunch of knights, if you're given a bunch of tier 2s, take those, take whatever you can. If it's brawlers and wild, whatever it may be, take that up until you get to about level 6, level 7, and that's where you can start to make this comp work. So as you can see, we have 3 elementalists, which is big. That's going to be a lot of defense for you. We have the 2 demon, the 3 sorcerer, the 3 yordle, and the 1 ninja. So as you can see right now, we already have 5 synergies going, which is very, very strong, and we can only go up from here. So this positioning right here is how I saw it the very first time I learned about this build. I don't know if it's the best, but it is a little nice, especially for Hextech. So if you guys don't know how Hextech works, let's say they pick Kennen right here, who you're going to stack for sure. If Hextech hits him, he's the only one here that's going to lose his items, whereas you can see down here, Twisted Fate or any other sorcerer, really. I enjoy using Twisted Fate with Static Shiv or something similar to that. He's not going to lose his item there. So if you do like the comp but you don't like the positioning, go ahead, try to figure something out maybe a little bit differently. This is how I've been playing it, and it's been working out pretty good. So if you do get to this point and you'd like to level up again to level 8, Sejuani is a great fill in here if you put him somewhere up in the front line. You don't want to fill in this hole, or at least I feel like I don't want to, because if your Elementalist Golem comes off of Brand right here and he doesn't have a hole to get to the front line, he's just stuck here, and then he's really no help for your team. All your front line's going to die, and then your back line is just going to get destroyed. But you can see adding Sejuani also now adds in 2 Knight and 2 Glacial, so he's a really good piece to add in here. Some other variations, like I talked about, you can use Anivia instead of Lysandra. You probably don't want her in the front though. I would do something similar to this, and obviously you want to make sure that if the enemy team has some sort of blitzcrank somewhere, you want to scout that out. So maybe if you have, let's say you have a level 3 Twisted Fate, you don't want him right here. You probably want like your Lulu over here, something that you're willing to just get hooked away from you. Or if you have a level 1 Brand and a level 2 Lulu, maybe you would do this. Now, as I said, there are some other variations of it. So if you don't have a Twisted Fate here, you can use Karthus. If you find a Karthus, I mean, that's a sorcerer for you right there. And if you do go down that path and you get here, instead of Sejuani, you could actually go Mordekaiser. So then you don't have that Glacial, you still keep the Knights, and now you get Phantom. And then even after that, if you want to go all the way to level 9, which I believe is in the background gameplay of this video, I also have Sejuani in here, so we get everything. We get Elementalist, Phantom, Knight, Demon, Glacial, Ninja, Sorcerer, and Yordle. So if you do get here, I mean, items, you want to split them up a little bit because Hextech is a thing. So any sort of Static Shiv or anything should go on your back line, whereas any sort of Guardian Angels, which are really strong here, throw them all over your front line, and as well as the Morello always goes on your Kennen. Also, if you don't know, if you can't find Lulus for whatever reason, Veigar is just a more expensive sorcerer Yordle that you can throw in there as well. I, for some reason, like Lulu a little bit more, so I usually have her in here. But if you, let's say you only have one level 1 Lulu and you find a bunch of Veigars, go ahead and make them level 2 and throw them in there. It's going to keep all your synergies the same, and you're going to have a little bit of a stronger team. One other thing here I do want to say is, do not try and go for level 3s. Maybe, let's say, like I had Twisted Fate and I had Lulu here. Maybe you can go for a level 3 if you're seeing a ton of them, but I just feel like that destroys my economy, and I cannot level up fast enough and get the expensive characters and be able to roll for them later on in the game. So with that said, once you have the level 2s, I would just leave them there, especially if you're going for something like this, which is the ultimate comp. So saving up your gold for that interest, for that economy, to get all level 2s in a comp like this, you will absolutely destroy everyone. So with that being said, I believe that is everything to cover with this build. If you guys do have any questions, put it in the comments down below and I can answer any questions that you guys may have. In the background here is a game of me going this comp, and I do get the full level 9 comp. It's a fun build to play. If you do enjoy it, please click that like button down below. So if you guys have not already, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.